Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex. It's day 3 here in Newport, and boy, what a day yesterday was. It was a beautiful day with a lot of boats moving up in the rankings and some losing a bit of ground. But today is a new day, and as always in sailboat racing, anything can happen. Partners for the 2020 edition of Race Week at Newport include presenting sponsors Rolex and regatta sponsors Hammett Hotel and Helly Hansen. You know, none of these regattas or races anywhere, but especially here, could happen without the race committee. This year, it's the 175th anniversary of the race committee here at the New York Yacht Club. They're the people behind the scenes that keep us all out there racing. Let's meet one of the members of the race committee.
My name is Ellen Osman, and I live in Osterville, Massachusetts on the Cape. And I've been on the race committee for about 25 years at New York. And my husband's been a member here since the mid-'80s. I grew up sailing on beetle cats as a child, and I've sailed and raced most of my life, so I'm not doing any racing anymore, so it's really nice to be out on the water, watching the sailors compete and trying to make a difference and make it better for their day. When you're out there, it's exciting. It's just so much different. It's hard to explain it to people. And the tradition of the New York Yacht Club is just incredible. And it's just a fabulous club to belong to.
Awesome. People like Ellen making it happen here at the race committee. 175 years of some of the finest regattas and races around the world right here. And of course, and more to come. We'll see in the future, of course. What a treat it's been this week to be out on the water watching the boat Bellamente. Wow, it's been awesome. We've got some great drone footage we want to show you at Bellamente. Been an amazing week here watching them out sailing. Korth Hapfouth has been building the Bellamente racing since 2005 when he purchased his first of 3 yachts. He's been racing all throughout the U.S. and, of course, Europe since then. They've become a staple in the industry and really making a difference. This boat, they're considering that this regatta is a shakeout for the boat since it's been retooled recently. And we caught up with Hap this morning. Let's meet Hap.
Being back at the Yacht Club on Narragansett is fantastic. Harbor Court is a great setting for this regatta. Everybody is very appreciative to get out of the basement, onto the water. Weather couldn't be better. Wonderful to sail up the bay and also off Brenton. Just gives us a great variety. I've been doing this for 10 years on 4 different 72s. We're basically shaking out a new boat. The boat's 2 years old. We've raced it in 2 regattas. We've been on the hard for the last year. We've made major changes in the boat. New fin, new bulb, basically stiffened the rig up, changed some rigging. So we're starting with a new boat, basically, especially on the hydro side. It's wonderful sailing this in a little breeze and flat water. She's terrific and she's great offshore. So, you know, we're happy in all conditions. It's a very fun boat to race. Slippery upwind and very good off the breeze. So she gets up on a step and does 20, 22, you know, kind of fun. The 52s are faster than we are in some conditions, really hard to beat them, and in others we should prevail. There's nobody at this regatta that can complain about anything. The weather's great, the race committee's done a great job.
He sums it all up there. The weather has been great. It's hard to believe it's fall. If it wasn't for the leaves on the ground, you would think it's midsummer with the beautiful weather and the sea breeze here in Newport. And more of that today. As the OCR divisions are going to do a coastal race out and around islands and buoys, and then finish back here in the harbor, and the IC-37s will be fleet racing out there. So we're going to cover it all and bring it to you in the update this evening, as well as more from Hap as he talks about the New York Yacht Club's American Magic project and what's happening with the team down in New Zealand. So stick it right here for more updates throughout the regatta. The 12th edition of Race Week at Newport, presented by Rolex, will conclude tomorrow, Saturday.